They believe in the last day, the day of judgment, and before this day occurs, there are many signs in which the Prophet ﷺ informed us about. One of these signs is the Imam Mahdi, and the Mahdi is one of the signs that will occur towards the end. Who is he? What is he going to do? The Prophet ﷺ informed us that the final hour will not occur until the Mahdi come forward, and he will fill up the earth with justice, just like it was filled up with the oppression and tyranny. So he is going to fix up the corruption that will take place. We already see around us today so much corruption, so much evil, so much tyranny. The Prophet ﷺ also informed us saying that if there was only one day left for the day of judgment, Allah would extend this day to allow the Mahdi to come forth. So who is the Mahdi and what is he going to do? First of all, his name, the Prophet ﷺ said, his name will be like my name and his father's name will be like my father's name. So he will be Muhammad ibn Abdullah, Muhammad the son of Abdullah. And not only that, the Prophet ﷺ also informed that he is from the offspring of Prophet's daughter Fatima and her husband Ali. With this information that the Prophet ﷺ gave us, that the Mahdi himself will not claim to be the Mahdi. He is not chasing leadership or a power. It is when the people pledged their allegiance to him. This is when he becomes now as the man, not before. He is righteous man, a knowledgeable man. He has the qualities of a leader, but he is not ready yet. And as the Prophet mentioned, Allah will prepare him in one night. So he will be ready overnight. He already possesses the qualities, but he is not ready to come forward. He will be leader. He will rule the Muslim. He will bring justice back to the earth. There will be many battles fought, and he will come from the east, as the Prophet ﷺ mentioned, and he will have those supporting him initially from the east. He will come out at a time there will be many earthquakes, and this is one of the signs of the final hour, that earthquake will spread and the Dajjal will be out. How do we know this? Because when the Muslims are under his leadership, he will come to Al-Sham, and then Isa will come down. When the Muslims see Isa come down, the Muslims and the Imam Mahdi are getting ready to pray. So they tell to lead them in a prayer, and Isa says no. Now imagine that, yet he refuses to lead the Muslims in a prayer and he let Imam Mahdi lead them. And this is also a sign that when Isa returned, he is not coming to implement the Injil. He is coming to implement the Quran. He is going to be the follower of Muhammad ﷺ. The Mahdi, in his time, the state of Muslim will change, and then Allah will bring out blessing to the Muslim like they have never seen before. Allah will command the sky to bring down the rain, and command the earth to bring out its fruits and vegetables. It will come out that there would be no one in need of anything. He would divide wealth equally amongst the people. He will remain leading for 7 or 8 years, as the Prophet ﷺ mentioned. He will come from the east and he will continue and make his way to the Makkah. He will already have his followers with him, but when he get to the Makkah, this is when he becomes known to all the Muslims, and they will all go to pledge their allegiance to him, and he is a sign of the final hour.